Hello, welcome back to the IB Club. It's your friend Cannon. We're here today to speak about chapter 15 of The Wave. Okay, so where do I begin? Well, it begins really with Christy Ross, and Ben Ross having a discussion about the wave. She's obviously irritated and kind of annoyed that Ben isn't doing anything about it. And Ben understands her frustration and understands that people are against this, and it's causing quite a stir at school. And it's not looking good because Principal Owens wants to see Ben the next day to discuss about how he's gonna end the wave, essentially. Um, After that, it goes into the Grapevine staff having a party after posting the paper about the wave, and Lori's cleaning up and she's ready to go home, but paranoia strikes, and she's panicking. She's like watching her back every second, making sure nobody's following or watching her, and she rushes out of school. But if you remember from last chapter, David and Brian said that they were gonna see her after school. So that's exactly what happens. David ends up seeing her walk home, and he catches up to her, and they start arguing over it, and like she usually sees him with the wave, and like why isn't he now, and David's trying to make Lori understand what the wave is all about, and but like it just becomes like this bitter battle between these two characters where they're fighting about it, and at the climax, David shoves Lori to the ground, and within that physical interaction, David realizes how horrible the wave has turned in to hurt someone that he loves, and I think that shook him out of the whole brainwashing of what the wave has done to him. And he thought he could never do something like that. Then it goes back to Christy and Ross discussing again about the wave and what Ben plans to do, and Ben realizes from his wife that okay, there is something wrong, and he understands that ending the wave prematurely right now would be a terrible idea, but he knows that he has to do one more thing to ensure that everyone understands what the wave was and the important lesson that he's trying to teach to all the students, because he understands that by teaching everyone, by stopping the lesson right now, will not help them at all. And Christy's just hoping, is just having faith that he's going to do the right thing, and hopefully the lesson is learned. But oddly, David and Lori the same night come to Mr. Ross's house, which I think is weird. It's like, how do you know your own teacher's house? I'm pretty sure they don't give that information out. But yeah, those two end up talking to Mr. Ross, and this whole experiment has to end. Like, it's gone far enough. Like, people are getting hurt. And Mr. Ross is like thinking back in his own thoughts about how like the whole point of this experiment was to show these kids that what life was like in Nazi Germany. That was the main point. But he sees that it's going too far and it has to end. So he realized that he has one last thing to do, and he tells him that he has a plan and that he wants to know the people who are not part of the wave. And luckily, it's two people from the Grapevine, Alex Cooper and Carl Block, and he's probably going to use them for whatever he's planning to do. And then he tells David and Lori that like just wait tomorrow and everything will be all right. Yeah. I think this was probably one of the better chapters. It was the longest chapter in the whole book, but it was actually a pretty good read. I actually liked it. It wasn't that bad. At least like things were actually happening here. I'm pretty sure this was like something we were hoping for. I think there's still only one chapter left. No, 2 more chapters, and then we'll be done with the book. I'll do 2 more videos, and then in the last video I'll probably tell you what the next book I'll be doing. And then yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying reading the book too, and can't wait to see you next time. Okay, all right, see ya.